All right, so this episode's going to be about the education system, like the things, the core learning, what we need to
Yeah,
change or whatever.
exactly.
And we're gonna eventually have your wife, because your wife's a teacher, so we're
Uh-huh.
eventually gonna have her on and
And she can
help
just she can talk more about like
the actual the
yeah,
structure, because
exactly what
that's
she sees every day and what she feels like should change.
Mhm.
You know, because like I said before, it's like, or what I I get it. What I said before. Basically, the education system is becoming obsolete.
Yeah.
You know, so she can definitely hit on that a little bit more. But we can talk about it and get into it as well and go from there.
Everything you know about every day. Black and white on Monday night. Black and white on Monday night. Black and white on Monday night. Black and white on Monday night.
one of the reasons I really want your wife to come on here, because
Yeah.
she's a teacher.
Yeah, she get to
So
see it full on
Our
every day.
our education system is failing.
Mm.
And it worked before our generation, because the way schools are designed to be a factory worker.
Yep.
That's you're designed to sit in rows, be on a schedule, eat lunch at a certain time,
Right.
get graded on.
They
get
train you
graded
for
on-
that or jail, bro. That's
yeah,
pretty much all
get
it is.
graded on your performance. The school is designed to be a factory worker,
Right.
which 60 years ago, we
Had
everybody
those jobs, yeah.
everyone's a factory worker.
Yep.
But nowadays, everyone's an entrepreneur or a social media influencer or a everything's tech nowadays.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, they're still blue collar, and they're still building jobs.
Right.
But we're not a factory working generation anymore.
Yeah, we don't
We
have to
don't
do
work
all
in
that.
factories anymore.
Yeah, for sure.
Therefore, our schooling, our education, is not keeping up. The core learning is not keeping up with the world's advancements. So we have all these dumbasses graduating high school. And it's not the kids' fault at all.
Yeah, definitely.
They
It's
go
the
to school to learn,
Yeah.
but since the learning program isn't keeping up with the world program,
Yeah, it's outdated.
Exactly, it's outdated. They're giving them packets where they read a story and answer the answers are in the story, and
Right.
they're not learning anything. They're not being taught anything.
Right.
And so again, we're graduating all these dumbasses that don't have any experiences.
No
in
child left
anything.
behind.
Yeah.
That program was a
And
piece of
have
shit.
you heard about? I want to say it's Oregon, the state of Oregon. To go on the racist level to help No Child Left Behind. In Oregon, you don't have to learn how to read. You don't have to learn how to do math. You don't have to
What?
learn any of this stuff. You just get passed on all of the graduation.
That's crazy, bro.
Look into it. I might be wrong on the state, but I want to say it's Oregon. But it's
I don't know.
somewhere
I only
like-
know one black person I know that live in Oregon. Yeah, that's it.
But so
That shit crazy.
we have all these idiots graduating and then going into nothing.
Right.
But in my generation, my generation was the turning point, because and again, it goes back to so much has changed in my generation.
Yeah.
That we used to be able to make fun of people in just because.
Even comedy, yeah, for sure.
Just because it was funny. And now you can't even. What's up, dude?
Right.
I'm not a dude.
Right. What's
Wait,
your
or,
pronouns?
I'm not a dude.
Yeah,
you know,
what's your pronouns,
like,
bro?
Like,
They don't
we
play
can't even
about
do that
that.
shit anymore.
Yeah.
Like, and or like when one of your friends says something that's gay.
Yeah.
You can't say that anymore. Like,
Right.
And so everyone's just so soft,
Yeah.
and they're all dumb as shit. Because I mean that's the truth.
Yeah, for
They
sure.
don't know how to do anything. I can do all this stuff on my phone, and I can use OneDrive and send it out to do this. And
Yeah.
I know technology. You're dumb as shit. You can't even nail a board together. Like, what do you mean? Like, just because you can text six
Right.
people and hold 6 conversations during text,
Yeah.
but you can't change a tire.
Yeah,
like you're
exactly.
dumb as shit.
Yep.
But again, that's not the kids' fault. That's
Mm-hmm.
our education system is not matched to our world society.
And I think education is becoming obsolete.
It is, because
Like for sure, it's definitely becoming obsolete. But I think we need to change that whole when you do get my wife on here, I think it
Which I really wish you. School started now, so it's gonna be even harder.
Exactly. We'll try to make it work. I'll try to get her.
But because she's a teacher.
Yeah, exactly.
And so she again, and also it's not the teacher's fault either because they have to follow a lesson plan, a census.
They had no choice,
Or
bro.
is that what it's called? A census? No.
No, I don't think it's called a census, bro.
It's whatever the it is the census.
Census?
I want to say it is.
No, I think that's something else, bro.
Well, census is like where you count people.
Yeah, like count. I don't think that's that, bro. Yeah, that's why I was like, what the heck? That's what I was thinking. But
syllabus.
There you go.
There we go.
There it is.
I had to think of Gabriel Iglesias.
I gotta go back to school. Hold on.
No, there's this TV show with Gabriel Iglesias.
Okay, I remember that show.
Yeah,
it's
and
funny as fuck, bro.
Gabe also drives a city bus. But the teachers had to follow a syllabus given to the district that was created. Blah blah blah. Which it's the back end education needs to change because the teachers are only doing what they're told, and what they're told it doesn't apply to now, and then so the kids are only learning what they're told to learn, which doesn't apply. So something needs to change somewhere else because the kids aren't learning what they need to, and the teachers can't teach what they need to because of the census.
Yeah,
now
the census. Like what the heck?
Because of the syllabus.
Yeah. I definitely agree. I think it just needs to be a restructure of how like the world is now, but also where it's going.
The only thing that we need.
Yeah.
We don't. If you're not going into a profession that involves history, you don't need it.
Right.
Because it's for one, it's in the past, and today's society, you don't need to know the War of 1812. You don't need to know that for today.
Yeah.
Unless you're going into like a history field, like a museum or whatever.
Right.
Whatever field you need to. So
you want to just get rid of history?
No, I want to. No, we need to
get rid of history.
We need to change it to something. But I haven't been in school in 20 years either.
Yeah.
So, but we need to change it to instead of because this happened to why this happened. Like the Tea Party. We need to keep the Tea Party.
Yeah.
In history because that was because of the tax on tea. Yeah. And so the rebellion, it's like, we're not paying for this, so they threw it overboard. Something like that. So we need to keep something like that. We need to keep math. We have to keep math.
Yeah, math, you definitely got to
use it every day.
Every day.
I don't know how many times I've seen people posting, the tipping culture is out of control. They'll post a receipt and then it'll be like 20% of the bill, but the 20% is wrong. but people they just look at a number and I go, 20% is too high. But it's too high because it's wrong.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
And they don't know how to
even
do
calculate
the math,
that.
calculate it
exactly.
to correct.
Yeah.
Unless you took math, so we need math. We need science just because everything is science.
Everything is science, bro.
So science, math, and English. We have to learn how to talk. We have to learn how to articulate sentences.
That sounds like every subject in school.
Yeah, because like
every subject in school.
We had in my time we had our own words and all that, like, dude, that's bad, that's rad.
Right, yeah.
Like we had that stupid stuff too.
Oh, the little weird slang. Okay.
So keep the slang too, but nobody knows how to talk. Everyone's like full of these like half broken sentences and everybody mumbles.
Yeah, they can't do this.
Yeah,
like, I don't know some people that can't.
They can't converse.
Yeah, like this simple shit right here. I don't even like people, bro. Like I'm not a fan of
just
like
black people.
Let me go get your ass. But I'm not a fan of like trying to like let me talk to people. But like I know I can do this with anybody.
Yeah,
if you're open to having a conversation.
And see, spelling. I'm 50-50 on spelling.
No, you need spelling, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Do you though?
Yes.
Because like if I'm texting you, like, well, my texts are all fucked up anyway.
Like, what'd you say?
I do speech to talk.
Yeah.
I usually have my earbuds in and I'm driving, so I reply to Jay, talk to Jay.
Yeah.
And so like the speech, because I got my window open, so it doesn't hear me correctly.
Right.
So it like fucks up words. But if I'm actually like sending a text to you,
yeah,
if I put a D instead of a G, it'll autocorrect.
Yeah,
Then
okay.
there's spell check, and
Yeah.
so like to spell off the top of your head, yes, it's good.
I think you need
But-
basic spelling.
Basic spelling.
Yeah, at least that.
And learn the difference between there,
There
and there.
exactly. Hold up.
And learn the difference between your and your.
Right. Exactly. Cool.
That my mom's gonna like that one because she was telling me, I want to say it was at she worked for an insurance company. It was an insurance company inside of a company, so it's
Okay.
building multiple people.
Right.
In the lobby there was I want to say it was your.
Okay.
Or I want to say it was it was like your best. It was some slogan or quote or something, but it was spelled wrong.
Okay.
It was the wrong your or the wrong there. It was and she every time she walked by, she's like, "That's so dumb." Every time she would tell me about that.
Yeah.
And so like learn basic spelling, yes, but in general conversation, the way technology is going, we don't need to learn how to spell all these words because
Right.
we can tell our phone, so we can voice to talk what we need. And this, and I'm not saying it's not bad to know how to spell, that we don't need to know how to spell, because we do. But the way technology is going, it's no longer a mandatory need.
Yeah.
Because technology is doing it for us. So as long as we can articulate a word correctly, or at least get close to it by phonic learning, which phonic learning is stupid as shit anyway. But yeah, so like all that education, we don't need a lot of it, but we definitely still need the basics, the basic core mathematical skills, basic science, and then what we need to implement into our core teaching is everyday life.
Critical thinking, bro. Critical thinking.
But also like taxes.
Yeah.
We
for sure.
we need to learn how to fill out tax. Like when I was in elementary school, like we learned how to do letters and the return address and our address.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Like we learned all that stuff.
But nobody really even sends mail like that anymore.
I mean, I do send out
But
the bills.
it's a
but-
few of y'all left. But yeah, go ahead.
Well, I'm still old. But there's certain bills like I pay with a mailed out
So
letter.
you still go mail it out? Mm-hmm. Man,
It's
Tuesday.
because online
Yeah.
it's either pay all or pay none.
They don't give you an option to pay some of it?
Nope.
Oh,
So
hey,
so
our
so
bills
I have
ain't
to
set up
mail
like
a
that.
letter
That's
of
crazy.
some of it.
Right. They
So-
go $42. Like what?
No, it's like $1,000, but I can't. But I don't
That's so
pay it all
funny.
at once, and I'm so it's
Okay.
gonna
Yeah, no worries.
So stuff
I
like
get
that I need, but
But you're saying we need to learn like
how to fill out a
every-
W-2.
everyday life
Nobody,
shit,
yeah,
yeah.
nobody. People still don't know how to fill out a W-2.
And
I
that
I don't know how to fill out a W-2
For
correctly.
real?
I don't know how to do it correctly. I know how to
really-
fill it out to make it work.
that's why reading is like
Well,
'cause
it's,
it
it's
really-
not a
it
reading
explains
problem. Like,
everything to
it's
you.
So the problem with like a W-2, I can read it and understand it and fill it.
Comprehension?
Yeah, I
Okay.
can comprehend it.
Alright.
And then whenever I do withholding and all that stuff, my first job, if I put exempt, it's not a big deal.
Right.
But then when I fill it out again for the next year, and I put exempt again, it's wrong.
yeah.
It's because
why would it be wrong? It's just
because
to
I'm
let you
making
do
more
it.
than I made last year.
Oh, okay. But you making more than what that limit is because it's a limit on how much like
Right.
if you file exempt.
Yep. And but that's learning by experience, and you
Yeah.
can't say, hey, HR, can you help me with this? Because they say, no, we can't
they're
help
not
you with
gonna
that.
help you. They
But
gonna-
then we were never taught it, so we're guessing through it. So our taxes are all fucked up all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah.
Because we weren't taught how to do it,
Yeah.
and then nobody can help us do it. So we're guessing through it, and so it's wrong all the time.
No, I get that's
So
actually
so
really
stuff like
smart.
that, we need to be taught how to do that.
Yep.
Like that's part of the reason why I don't work because I
Yeah.
don't because I don't
You
know
don't
how to do a
have to fill out-
W-2,
yeah,
and
like
so they're all
what?
fucked up.
Oh man.
So
Yeah, you don't want to have no tax files for real. You don't want that.
yeah.
But yeah, I think that's smart, bro. Because I feel like we just gotta keep learning shit that's actually gonna help us. Like
In today's society.
yeah, like
Because again, 60 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
the base core learning was helped us through life at
Right.
basic schools
It gave y'all everything y'all needed to be successful in a way.
at that time.
Yeah,
But now the times have changed, so the teaching needs to change with it, and it hasn't.
Yeah.
And that's why we're graduating all these idiots.
Yeah, I mean, we got enough dumb people, bro. Like, for real. Every day I say
I sit
like,
with one every week,
I say this shit all the time, bro. I be like, I'm surrounded by idiots, bro. Like,
Yeah.
for real.
and there's zero common sense.
I know, bro, at all.
In the
Like,
world.
for real. But, I don't know. Hopefully things do change and we start to adjust with the times.
Did you ever watch Yellowstone when it was popular?
I think I seen like one episode of that
Oh,
shit,
so
dude.
no.
Yeah, I ain't really watch it.
So like, the world is full of Jimmies. If you guys watch Yellowstone, you guys know what I'm talking about. The world is full of Jimmies.
Okay.
And-
Explain, elaborate.
So this guy, dumb as shit, meth head, ex-meth head.
Okay.
But anyway, so he had to go to Texas
Mm-hmm.
to become a cowboy because he couldn't. They couldn't teach him. He
Yeah,
wouldn't
yeah.
learn.
Okay.
And so they said, "All right, go to Texas.
Right,
You-
good luck."
If they can't turn you into a cowboy, then nobody
Yeah,
can."
nope. Yeah,
so
dude. All right.
so the guy that's transporting him down, he goes. He says, "Jimmy, the guy said he'll meet you in the back,"
Mm-hmm.
and Jimmy says, "Well, where's the back at?" And he goes, "Well, if this is the front,
Right.
then the back is probably on the other
Yeah,
side."
come on now, bro.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the world we live in right now. There's zero common sense.
Yeah, I mean, you ain't lying, bro. Because I be looking around, I be like, there's no way. Because even like some of the older people that I like run across or talk to on an everyday basis, bro, like,
They seem smart as shit
Bro.
because they're so wise, but it's common
Bro.
common knowledge.
yeah, but then it's also some of the older people is just like, there's no way you've been here this long and you sound like a fucking idiot, bro. Like, for real. 'Cause
Yeah.
I be like, bro, there's no way. I only been here a fraction of your time.
I'm smarter than
I'm
you
smarter
are.
than you, bro. Then I'm like, but these people been here forever. They just, I can't do anything.
Wait, what
man.
color were they?
They were white, for real. No, but like, they were white though, for real, all jokes aside. But yeah, they can't do anything without their husband, or they can't do anything without their wife. Because if their wives died or their husband died, that was the person who knew everything, and they don't know shit.
I see stuff all the time.
Like, what
well,
the
I
heck?
wouldn't say all the time, but I've seen stuff before that a husband will die or something
Mm-hmm.
unexpectedly, and then the wife will be like, "I don't know how to do any of this.
Bro.
I don't know how to pay the mortgage.
Yeah,
I don't
bro.
know how to pay the bills."
And you don't want to ever be lost in the sauce like that. You want to,
Yeah, it's because
you got to at least know the shit. You don't got to do it. Because some people, they just don't want to do it. Like, I don't want to fix that. I don't want to pay that. Like, but you got to at least know how to do it. So that way, if something like that does happen, because people die, you're going to die at some point. He said, wrap it up. But he said, at some point, you're going to die. But, like, yeah, bro, you got to know how to do it on your own.
yeah,
For real. But it's a random episode.
yeah. It turned
I
into
don't know how to.
something.
It was not supposed to go random, y'all.
No,
I promise you
it was not. But we got a bonus episode out of it. So,
You got third. Look, let's go. We got one
so,
more
yeah,
episode.
so
for y'all.
they can be gone for 2 months.
Yeah.
All right,
All right, cool, man. We out of here, man.